With head coach Ray Bechard, congratulations on a incredible stretch through the Big 12 schedule here, and we haven't talked to you since the win over Texas that started that stretch in 5 thrilling sets. First time in 25 matches, and just an incredible win.
It was a great win. It was a great win for our current players. Heard from a lot of alumni too that wish they could have been a part of that, and obviously a lot of fans that were glad to see that. But as I told Jarrett, the head coach from Texas, afterwards, they certainly set the bar pretty high over the last few years and have made our conference better by everybody trying to strive and to be where they're at. And it was great to see our kids play at a high level, and obviously the enthusiasm and joy after the match was pretty special too.
It puts you in great position, but then you've got to go to K-State and play a really good Kansas State team who took you to the limit as well. Does that say maybe even a little bit more about your team to come off a landmark win like that and then go on the road and play a quality opponent and really have to gut out a victory?
Yeah, it was a great win for us because we felt like K-State was coming into our match with us with the same emotion that we were coming into the Texas match with, because both teams high in the RPI, both teams are fighting for maybe a potential first-round NCAA tournament hosting opportunity, and it's the Sunflower Showdown. And they had some seniors who have had great careers there that I know wanted to have some success against us, but in the end, we played well enough, especially in the 5th set. We took control and got a great road victory. And
then you have to go to Oklahoma and play a good Sooner team that wraps up that stretch, and come out of there with a victory is really a good finish to a tough road here.
Yeah, it was. Our tank was getting close to empty, but we went down to Norman and we knew we'd get another great shot from them. And we ended some close games. You know, we won a 25-23 game and we won a 28-26 game. The 4th set, when we were down 18-12, and that speaks volumes of a team that's got a single focus in mind as far as trying to play hard, play together at the right time. So that 8-day stretch with Texas at home, at K-State, at Oklahoma, I told the team is probably as significant a stretch as I've had since I've been here.
Wow, and it is jumped your RPI. You are number 10 in RPI now, and I think you said in October you were down below 30. I mean, it's and obviously quality wins helps that, right?
Right, and we need to thank our league too, because our league has really helped us prop up our RPI. A lot of good teams in this league who had very good RPIs coming into Big 12 play. So, but winning 10 in a row obviously helps that situation too. So, what looked like a tough situation starting the conference, just from an overall RPI standpoint, has righted itself because this team's really played at a high level.
Taylor Susie in that Oklahoma match gets her 500th career block.
Right.
She's had 100 blocks or more in each of her 4 seasons, which is really an incredible consistency, isn't it, for a player?
It speaks to a young lady who comes to practice ready to go every day and is going to give her best effort on each and every play and each and every match. And what she's done throughout her career here, I think, is flown a little bit under the radar. She's going to end up top 10 all-time Big 12 in assist blocks and maybe total blocks. And that's a kid out of Osawatomie, Kansas, who just wants to be the best she can be and be the best teammate she can be. So what a great example of somebody who's persevered and worked very hard.
You have a team full of competitors, but there's always a look in her eye, it seems, when things get tough, and I'm sure you love having her on the court when things get tight, because there's a determination about her that is just it is hard to beat.
Well, we ended the 5th set against Texas with a block with her and Jada. Right. We started off the 5th set at K-State with 2 or 3 blocks by Susie, and the comeback in Oklahoma was spurred by Susie at the defensive end. She'll celebrate, and then she's refocused in a heartbeat, ready for the next play, and she's special that way.
Another milestone, Kelsey Payne, with over 1,000 kills now, which it seems incredible as well, because she has been on a great role here in knocking down the kills in pretty fast order here.
And what's significant about that, I think every team, Leaf, is game planning for what she does and what she does best. She's going to have 2 blockers in front of her every time she swings, but she still is delivering for us, as she had coming into this year, and she's continued to perform at a high level, even though people are putting their very best block up against her.
All right, you've had a little time to regroup here, and you get right back into it Saturday with a match against TCU. You look at their overall record, may not be impressive. Their RPI certainly is. They've played a tough schedule and a very good team.
A very good team who took out K-State in their last match pretty handily. I think their strength of schedule before conference is ranked at top 5 in the country. And they're finding, I think, their footing again. They went through a little bit of a tough stretch, but anytime you have a senior-dominated team, I think experience is going to lend itself to coming out of a little bit of a funk if you've been in a funk. So I think we'll see their very best effort.
It's going to be a slugfest right down to the finish in this Big 12. And you've got 2-2. Texas finishes with the bulk of theirs in Austin. They get to 4 of their last 5 matches, I believe, in Austin. It's going to be a great fight down to the finish for this Big 12 championship.
It is, and you know, Baylor's lurking too,
right.
And they've got a lot of matches left. They probably feel like are winnable too. So it's just fun to be in a situation where we got a chance to control our own destiny and manage our own future. So we're looking forward to it.
Coach, if you could just talk to the depth of teams, and you mentioned it last year about, you know, it was always dominated by maybe West Coast, and sometimes people think East Coast. You look at the volleyball in the Midwest right now with Kansas, Missouri, Creighton, Kansas State, Nebraska. Yeah. There are some solid teams that are going to vie for a national championship right here within a 3-mile drive of your home.
Yeah, we've got top 25 RPI. We got 5 schools within a couple hours of driving from Lawrence that are in that top 25, and so there's up for grabs a lot of hosting opportunities first round of the NCAA tournament. So that's another reason why obviously the Jayhawks need to be focused and finish strong. You know, Wichita State's just outside that top 25. So, and then you look at the top teams in the country RPI-wise, they're all in our time zone with Minnesota, Wisconsin, and we mentioned Nebraska. So it's really cool to see volleyball doing so well in our area when you take care of our business so we can maybe treat our fans to another first round NCAA tournament hosting opportunity.
It'll be a lot of fun. Coach, good luck on Saturday.
All right, thank you.